Marcos Gonzalez playing Broly Swap, and then we have Ryo Shinomoto playing a Broly BR. We just saw that deck. The deck was insane. The deck was actually insane.
Maybe Ryo, like with every new contestant, he's just gonna like step it up. He's gonna get more aggressive.
Right.
All right. First game, he was, I'll show you a little bit. Show you some one drops.
Yeah, I'll have a little fun.
I'm gonna search out some Broly, some
No
Frieza's armies.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack without drawing 6. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you what though, Ryo doing an amazing job here. So we're gonna put their life down. Let's take a look at the player cams here. I want to take a look at the our life cams.
Yeah, life cam on the right side is looking pretty fire. I don't know what happened to my language there.
Yeah, you're like pretty fire. It's pretty good.
Ooh, do we see what's in spot number 7? Spot number 7.
Look how good this card looks. Let's take a look at Marcos' set. Ooh, nice battering.
Okay, lots of Kid Gokus. We see a Shugas Kid Goku waiting to come out with the hot fire.
And the handshake. What great sportsmanship. Even through
that was kind of cool. I don't know why that made me so happy.
It did. It made me feel good. It was like the Olympics or something.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsmanship. Okay, Marco is going to take a Broly, taking his life
true.
Here.
We could change that to exhibition.
I always say Bardock. It's so annoying. I always say Broly when I mean Bardock, and then say Bardock when I mean Broly. It's like very amateur. It's
type in the word exhibition.
Exhibition?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't spell that.
EX. HIBITION. No, there's an ION at the end, sir. You put exhibiton.
Exhibiton. We're here live with the developer Exhibiton. First of its kind.
Oh my goodness.
SCR hype. I know. It's so sick.
I find it interesting. He's running blue. And this, I wonder why the Pilaf maybe suspected a lot of people was going to play Shenron. He was hoping to get rid of some triple attacks of some sort.
Zuno33 says, no Judge Sensu. I have 3. What? There's a Judge Sensu?
There is now, I think.
What's happening?
Maybe we're getting trolled. Because now I feel like
we're getting trolled. I think that seems like a troll.
Guys, if you're rooting for yellow Broly, I don't know, type 1 in the chat, throw up some emotes. And if you're rooting for green Broly, type 2 in the chat. Throw up other emotes.
Well, I think what's going to be really interesting here is I'm really curious to see what happens because I don't think Ryo Shinomoto.
France has Judge Sensu beans.
Oh, okay, Europe, stop it. You guys have Judge Sensu beans.
I'm upset.
That's it. You guys win. You guys are now the best region.
Right.
Yeah.
Automatically.
That's actually nuts. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So what I was going to say was this is actually pretty tough for Ryo Shinomoto because he doesn't have Cronoa. We haven't seen Cronoa yet, and not having Cronoa versus a Shigesh deck is pretty scary.
That's fair.
Yeah, as Anthony Hernandez can tell you, once Cronoa comes on board, it's tough.
It's pretty much
tough to beat it.
It's an uphill battle, to say the least.
It's very tough.
This is like lineage. This is more Broly lineage. When I hear Broly swap, what? I think more.
Did we see this Goku last time either, right?
Okay, Ryo Shinomoto 100% sided in the game 1. I'm not saying the dev is doing some.
So good against this matchup right now.
It is really good.
I mean, Marcos can still go up to the 3-drop.
Maybe that's why he's running blue.
Yeah, but if he has the 3-drop, it's fine. I mean, he can get it right. I mean, obviously Broly swap not as restricted against the Goku as it was when it was Storm, but like, holy crap, that's amazing.
Let's see here. I just noticed Broly swap. Marcos is already down to 4. Oh, Lord. There's a confirmation. He is definitely at 4.
He actually has another Shigesh in hand, too, so he can go again.
I'm scared.
That's why it's cold ball up, too. Ooh, 3-drop Goku here.
Okay.
15K. What a beast.
Nothing too huge, but he did go up the swap chain.
Yeah, he did go. Yeah, this does swap up. I mean, we've seen a lot of players essentially take this card out of their swap deck for the new Power Booster Goku.
Yes.
But this is still a very, very good card here. Attacking 15K in here.
This is more of a classic lineage.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, classic.
He's going to swap up most likely into the Gohan, I imagine. Looking to draw 2.
And if he does,
there he is.
He can draw 2. No big deal. I love that swap. That feels so. That scared me to death, by the way. But
yeah, it did.
It scared me.
I thought I did something.
I thought I was in trouble. Drawing 2. That feels so good. Every time you swap into that Gohan, it feels so good. Yeah, let's. I love you guys, by the way. Thank you guys all for being here watching us, guys. We really appreciate it. Again, guys, remember, this celebration event all for you guys. So just a round of applause for you guys sitting here watching us, whether it be at home or here in the venue. You guys are just amazing, and thank you so much for being here.
Dusty, do you think we're going to see a developer lose a game?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
It's so interesting to see playstyle. I think this is why, I'll just say, I think this is why something like Worlds would be so interesting. Because when you watch, and by the way, I'm not saying there is a Worlds. I'm saying if there was a Worlds, it would be interesting. Because when you watch other regions play, like their decks, they're running like similar ideas, but the playstyle is different. The mindset is different. So it would be cool to see that on a large scale and to see how, metas clash, I guess you say.
Absolutely. Marco's doing a good job here, though, trying to play around this Goku as best he can. Like we said, the Goku really shuts stuff down. But luckily for Marcos, though, being able to swap gets around the Goku in a way. As long as he has the cards, doesn't have to attack the swap or anything like that.
Right.
So it does. He can eventually swap out of the Goku range, but I think that Goku can buy Ryo a lot of time. Time is what he's going to need.
I mean, anytime swap is in play, 2-drops become a huge factor because they're all coming out free. So This Goku striving to be the best is striving to be the MVP of this game at this point.
Yes, that's striving to be
he's going to stop a lot of the pressure that swap tends to do in this early game. Now, once you start getting to turns 3 and 4, and we know that Ryo is running Sensu Bean, he's just going to start building this wall and making it harder and harder for Marcos to get through it.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what's really cool, though. Something that excites me is Ryo is actually running Sensu Bean, which is a card we've seen fall out of the meta just a little bit. I think more than I expected it to ever fall out.
Fair.
However, it is really good against swap as well. Even if Marcos decides to be able to get this Goku off the field or finds a way to get Goku off the field, the Sensu Bean is still a great way to defend against these little 10K and 15K attackers.
Right. And it looks like off of the Paragus, he is finding the 6-drop Broly.
Oh, Mal4S, we wait for you.
What has happened to the life cam? Why did somebody just move that? I'm going to fight someone.
That's okay. They're fixing it, though. They actually did a pretty good job. Look at that.
Yeah, it's upside down. Totally fine.
It's upside down. It's fine. Well, I'm not sure what happened. What happened to the life cam right there? What happened with the life cam?
Who touched the life cam?
Okay, we'll fix it. No big deal, guys.
Yes, just flip it.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, guys.
Unbelievable. The judge just came up to me and told me he just tried to sabotage the live cam on purpose. I cannot believe this. I'm just kidding.
Here we go. Our boy is flipping it right around. We're doing a good job.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
We'll up quite a bit, but we'll be all right.
All right. Okay. He's running, Ryo's running blue tape at 4. And,
Blue tape.
It helps with the consistency of the deck.
Yeah, I mean, blue painter's tape is much better than duct tape in this situation, I think.
Down a little bit, down and then towards the, so not where these two cards are, down and towards the gap there. I think he knows them. Walked away before I finished. That's okay.
That's okay.
Right. You do that to me all the time. I'm sort of used to it.
Do I really?
No, I just made that up.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. So what's happening here? Let's use these player cams right now, man. I want to see Marcos in his contemplative state. You see, look at this.
Look how excited he is, man. I love him. Yeah, so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's gonna tap down
what's happening.
Ooh.
There's a spy.
Oh, with his cell phone out. That's a little suspicious. Suspicious.
I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
Bandai, we are totally joking.
The casual take a
I'll
picture
show you.
of your hand, walk around.
Let me show the judge here. It's getting there. Just down now, and you should be fine. Just down. Never touch my camera again. We're still on Marcos' turn. He has a lot of options here, lots of energy, not only within himself, but on his board to make some, oh my goodness, Yugesh.
Yeah, but honestly, Marcos with an awesome play there. He actually tapped down the what's it? Porgos? The little
Borgos.
No, not Borgos.
Oh no, sorry.
Paragus. He tapped down Paragus and then actually used Kid Goku to kill it.
Oh,
it's
interesting.
pretty sick. So now he has a great blocker. And is able to, kind of clear the board up a little bit.
He might be trying to control. So the Broly leader, the green Broly leader, Awakened side, has the thing where he can kill one of his own cards to kill one of your cards, and he knows that Ryo's not going to want to pop, striving to be the best. So it seems like he's trying to control his other targets. Remember, green Broly can only have 2 battle cards out in the field at any given point. He's limited to that on his Awakened side. So I think Marcos is purposely playing around Ryo's effect and kind of forcing him to say, hey, if you want to KO one of my cards, you're going to have to KO that Goku.
Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. That's actually pretty sick.
Okay, so there's a swap into Intrepid Dynasty, Son Gohan.
Absolutely.
Or Dependable Dynasty. I think it's Intrepid. Intrepid? do you say that word?
Intrepid?
know, I could
Intrepid
be wrong.
Dynasty.
And then there's the 3-drop Goku that we saw earlier.
I can say real words.
Oh, just
It's
not
when-
fake ones.
Yeah, it's just when it comes to fake fantasy, cards. I struggle with. Also, any English name, or actually just any name in general. Actually, I think the only hard word I can say is Intrepid.
Oh, there's the Dashback Paragus, the one that just went into the
there
drop
it
right
is.
there.
Look how awesome that art is.
Yeah,
though, by
yeah,
the way.
it's pretty
Holy
amazing.
moly. It looks amazing.
I'm a huge fan. It's such a powerful card, too.
What does it do?
Basically, it's another card that synergizes with the whole KOing your own cards. I think you activate main and you can pop a Broly card or pop a battle card on your side of the field, which is really nice. And that allows the other Brolys to trigger their own effects. Ryo, being a huge fan of Tragic Awakening, going to be playing that 6-drop Broly.
I'll tell you what's crazy, dude. This is actually, I don't know why it just struck me, but Ryo playing just with English cards.
Oh yeah, I think the last time, even at Nats when Bandai was in town, it was all English cards. It was foiled out. I mean, they were big ballers, but
I'm not sure why we're just sitting at this. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm so into this game actually.
it was because it wasn't like having on this screen. I wanted to see Marcus's train of thought. Now we should be switching over to Ryo. that was the change.
Sure, let's do that. Let's go over to him.
I didn't make these overlays for nothing. There we go. Look at that.
I see why the life cam was moved. John, you're leaning up on there.
Oh yeah, that's not what the plexiglass is for. It's fine.
Time Magic.
I'm not stressed.
I love Time Magic. Probably, honestly, quickly becoming probably the best negate in the game.
Yes.
Which one thing I love about negates in this game is they're all very powerful and it's very, very good. I think it's actually one thing that's kind of awkward about limited formats when you don't have as many as you're used to having. You definitely notice it.
I think it just came down to the fact that based on demand of how the game plays, I think they realized that having negates that you could play for free based on meeting a different condition was very important because the game was getting fast. And you could only have so many negates at any given time, or have negates to play after doing your own plays. There were some times back in the day where you just didn't play a card and pass turn because you knew you had to be defensive, and that could get kind of boring for that player. So it's nice to have another option while still being able to play out my own battle cards against my opponent.
Right, absolutely. Anyway, like I said, the thing I like the most about negates in this game is that the best one always changes,
right?
Depending on the format, right? So sometimes Flying Nimbus is the best one. We've seen that happen. Weakest Excursion, Dimension Magic. These are all cards that went through a phase of being the best negate. And there's even you even have the Baby Vegeta negates too. They're just crazy, So they're all good in their own meta.
And now these new red negates. Are you familiar with the red negates?
Yes,
Destroyer Kings?
they are awesome.
Oh my! Between that and the new red extra card, Transcendent Strike, it's just tap one, kill a 4 or less.
Ooh, another Baby Goku coming out, killing another card.
All right, listen. Marcos is running 7 Shugesh. Confirmed.
17.
Every time I look up, a Shugesh is on the board. Did he play Power every single time? Nope. Sketchy. Just kidding.
No, Marco's at 3 life, though.
He does run Nimbus as well.
Yeah,
I guess you should. 1 or 2 Nimbus is not too bad in any given yellow deck.
No, it's great. No. Nimbus is great. It's one of those things that just punishes your opponent for attacking carelessly.
Right.
They just happen to attack their leader first. But one thing that's good though is I think Ryo's
deck.
That
8-drop Broly again.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now he can KO barrier cards too.
Yep.
He said, "Read this. You might want to know it.
You might want to take a look at it." But anyway, like I was saying, I think the Ryo's Broly actually kind of plays around Flying Nimbus pretty well. You don't necessarily you don't want to attack with your leader first often with that deck, unless you just have to defend a lot at the beginning, which could is something that could happen. But I think naturally it wants to kind of dump its hand throughout its attacks and then fill up at the end of the turn, which kind of favors playing in the boss.
Right.
Or
what's going on here? Okay, there's a Sensu.
There's no Sensu being coming out.
I'm very curious with this turn, with this 8-drop being on board. And yeah, the fact that it is an activate battle. And I don't think the 8-drop Broly has to even be a part of the battle. I think it's just the battle phase has to be happening.
Absolutely. So there's so many things. Yeah, he did untap for being, guys. He untapped a green. Yeah, he untapped a green, guys. He untapped the Dende. Or the Popo, I guess, which. No, but like you're saying, the 8-drop does not have to be in battle. It's just active battle. So what's crazy is you can use it, when a card that's powerful attacks, but you can also wait until your opponent essentially not using it makes it so your opponent can't combo cards. Like they can't go all in. They can't risk it because You just active battle and kill their guy.
Right.
So what Marcos can do is actually just try to bait it if he can. He can use a couple battle cards to try to get Ryo
to another Shugesh Kid Goku or something along the lines.
Absolutely, absolutely, and very, very true. Ooh. Ryo attacking again.
Oh yeah, they're always max rarity. Max rarity. I'm pretty sure they have the printers in their house. They foil it themselves.
They have the printers in their house.
Each of them.
They print a play set.
When you work for Bandai and you work on the Dragon Ball Super card game, you get an ID for identification and your own cards to foil out and print yourself. It's confirmed. I've been there. I used to work for Bandai.
Pokemon X Kenobi. Can't wait to play in Orlando for singles. Me neither. I can't wait to have you here, man. It's going to be awesome to have you here commentate your guys' games. We're so happy we got the stream completely fixed, up and running. Everything looks amazing. So thank you guys so much for sticking in there with us. This game is down to 3-3, by the way. Ryo at 3 and Marcos at 3. Looking at the life, though. That's pretty even at life, really.
Yeah.
Battering Laser being a life for Marcos is a little annoying. That's a great game ender, but that's maybe the most.
But does he grab
card.
it beforehand, or is it going to be his last card?
Yeah, exactly. Here comes the 5-drop Goku coming in. Swapping in. No, he actually paid for it. Laid it in. I mean.
Son Goku, this one's like at the apex or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when it starts getting scary.
This is when.
This is when Swap is like, I'm about to play something ridiculous.
Yeah, one way I can tell when Swap starts to get scary and scary, it's like the better the art, like the cooler looking the art is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like a little...
we have Goku, he's blue, he's shooting an energy blast at the card. Like, that guy's scary. I guarantee it. I don't have to read the card, that guy's going to come in at you.
Ooh, gets over barrier. Bye. I'm just saying.
Oh, wait. That's actually sick. He used active barrier, killed at the Goku before it could attack, and then super combo out of the attack. No big deal.
Well, that's the dash back paragraphs, but he did combo out. You're right.
Yeah. Anna, the queen of PPG here, brought up a good point, which was, do the developers have the power to just do something? And you're like, oh, that's not how the rules work. And they're like, it is now. I changed it. Beat you. Okay, change it back. Yeah, can they just do that? That's true. That's a good point. I don't know.
Like he goes to Shugesh, the Broly, Shugesh Goku Broly, and the representative is like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, Shugesh.
Yes, I can. No, Shugesh is banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, as of 2 minutes ago. As of the start of every time your turn starts, Shugesh is banned.
Absolutely.
This is why I couldn't be a dev. I would 100% abuse my power like that. Jokingly, but I would bring it up far too often.
Absolutely, absolutely. That actually be awesome. That was actually a sick play by Ryo. I can actually get over that. It's like such a cool way to... Oh, Flying Nimbus. There it is. We talked about that. Really good card. But
ooh, having to ditch out the Clash of Fates secret.
Yeah, but Ryo actually... Marcos is tapped out. Oh, Ryo, don't do that. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's a good alternative option. I think he could have attacked with Goku and just dumped his hand, and then attacked with his leader and drew back up, and then went for game. His opponent's tapped out. I think he could have done that. I don't know.
I mean, he's still drawing 4 here.
Yeah,
it seems like so.
Yeah, not a big deal. I just wonder like if the Goku could get in there, but maybe he felt like he couldn't all in though. That's actually maybe a better
maybe not
point.
with his actual hand.
I don't know, he makes the game. Whatever he does is right.
He drew into 2 beans though.
Oh my goodness!
And he could easily. I think he could technically still use the... I wouldn't do anything, actually.
Jeez, taken out.
Oh, he was going for the battle card, that's why. Stop the hate against you, Gash. Not a hate. Is it weird, or like, I feel like not only...
Those sleeves are sick, by the
way. Not only does Ryo have the sleeve, I feel like he has foil versions of the sleeve. They look like... I don't know, they look foiled.
He has foil sleeves.
You ever thought about that?
Actually, I've never thought about that. We just did it. Stop. That's $1 million idea. Don't say that when the whole venue can hear us. Now someone's gonna take it.
Don't invent.
Right.
Like foil sleeves. That's how you know you got it.
You don't want Danny Haitu out there and steal your foil idea like he steals deck ideas. You know what I mean? Okay, 15K coming in.
Ryo said the deck is not foiled out enough.
Fire Emblem sleeves are foil. That's actually sick. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, interesting. Does that have any relation to the game, or they just happen to be called Fire Emblem?
Ooh.
Ban Kaba post anymore?
And combo post.
Yeah, once every color
Crusher
got a
Ball.
Kaba.
That actually could be a handy here. Yes, has Crusher Ball and Bolas, two pretty decent cards. However, Marco's at 1 life, so if he can not die on this turn, he might be able to swing it back in his favor here. He does have the tools to do it in hand. Crusher Ball is a great card to get him out of this problem. Also, it's important to remember here, something that Ryo could do is just attack with Goku and then activate the battle effect of this to kill the blocker.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually something, just waste the attack. Just I'll attack, use the battle on my combo phase, kill your Goku. So now my A-drop doesn't get stopped. But, ooh, Time Magic. Going to pay 1 for it. Ooh, and using the Broly, but that doesn't stop him from using the active battle effect, though.
Not at all. Seems like Ryo's kind of in a rock and a hard place here. Finally, I was just about to say, I think getting rid of that Goku right now is probably not the worst idea because, I mean, you're not really worried about 2-drops at this stage of the game.
Right.
But he loves that Transcendent, I almost said Transcendent Strike, that Tragic Awakening.
Tragic Awakening, pretty sick.
However, with the amount of cards in Ryo's hand, it's very possible that he... Okay, so they're rewinding.
What they're doing is
Marco's deciding if he wants to bloodlust.
Right, exactly.
Nah, you see, this we get to that awkward moment. Like now you know what card he's gonna play. So now like your decision has been changed.
I'll say what?
He's decided to Crusher Ball.
Choose Crusher Ball.
Okay,
Great choice by Marcos.
That's
by the way.
fair.
That's a very good choice. However, it's such a great choice because it's putting Ryo in a position here where like he can't dump his hand to draw back up with Broly. Do you know what I mean?
But he
can't maximize.
But he could activate. I think he can activate Mechanism to pop the 4-drop Broly and go up into the 6, and the 6 is going to come inactive. Oh, popping the 8-drop.
Popping the 8-drop to bring in.
Oh, Lord.
The 8-drop.
Oh no.
This is a secret, right?
Yes, it is.
Right? I guess what this thing is, right?
Can we? Oh my! I have stress. Let me remind myself and the stream of what this card does because first of all,
this card looks insane. By the way,
Double Strike, Dual Attack, Ultimate. When one of your green battle cards at any cost of 7 or more is removed from a battle area by skill or KO'd, activate this skill. You may choose all cards other than this card from your hand, place them in your drop area, and if you do, play this card from your hand.
That's why he chose the 8-drop.
Okay, and then when this card attacks, if your life is at 1, your opponent chooses all the cards in their hand and places them in drop area, which he's not getting that secondary effect.
Boom, good game. Ryo's like, is this all you got, America? Can you please put
too easy. It's too easy.
So actually, Ryo played an amazing match. Did very good. Kept the right cards in hand to make sure that he could, live that turn. However, it's hard to play around the secret rare. It's one card in your deck.
Right.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And I think that Marcos using that Crusher Ball when he did was the right time to use it. Obviously, he could. The SCR doesn't have like deflect, does it?
Nope.
So he could have used it for that, and I think it would have been okay. Like if you would have saved Crusher Ball for that.
Oh, absolutely.
But again, can't play around that. You can't play around like, oh, I'm going to use this, and he's just going to go to the secret rare. Oh, like I'm laughing. My boy